Hello, hello, hello. Oh, those are so dirty. Oh, happy Sunday, y'all. It's, what time is it? Almost 8, 9, 10. So it's 11 o'clock if you're on the East Coast. So it's still Sunday. Doesn't matter where you are, it's still Sunday. Well, unless you're in the UK and then maybe it's not Sunday anymore. Anyway, so as you guys hop on, say hello. Let me know where you're coming in from. How was your weekend? If you were in our Christmas in July, you probably got to hear all kinds of amazing information this weekend. So you're probably like information overload, story overload, all those things. So if you did do Christmas in July, let me know down in the comments. You can just write CIJ because, wow, it was crazy. Anyway, so as you guys hop on, say hello. Let me know where you're coming in from. How was your weekend? I'm excited because this week is my birthday week. So, hey Lynn, hey Esther, how are you guys? I don't know about you guys, but I am like definitely information overload. Like, there were quite a few videos that I watched this weekend that just totally made me bawl my eyes out. So I am here. I got a new setup and I'm not sure how much I like it or not. I can't decide. So now I can go live on 3 different platforms, but you guys, I can't look at any specific one without it. Anyways, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so welcome to a different part of my house. I was thinking maybe this one might be started back with my ketones. Yes. Anyway, so hello. If you've not met me before, my name's Jenny Lynn Curry. I live here in Sumner, Washington with my husband Ricky, and we've got 5 kids, 4 boys and a girl. And a couple of fur babies, you know, that are just roaming around and all the things. So anyway, as you guys hop on, let me know.
Girls, because you're a girl and Gabby's a girl.
Oh yeah, there's 2 girls. I am not one that actually was born from me. Anyways, so I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what I am starting tonight. So to be a little bit transparent, to be completely transparent with y'all, I have not done.
Mom's mom is Grandma Bobby.
Yes, Grandma Bobby. To be
old.
completely,
And she's old.
To be completely transparent, I have not done a keto reboot in months. I will tell you, months it has been since I've actually completed. Sorry, I needed a table. Since I've actually completed a reboot. So if you guys know what a reboot is, let me know down in the comments. Reboot. So a reboot is a 60-hour supported fast, right? So we start our fasts on Sundays, and if you're doing a full 60-hour reboot, you'll go from Sunday night through Wednesday morning. And I did them every single month from the time I started this business up until probably January or February of this year. And I just kind of stopped doing them. I realized that all they did was, not all they did, but they made me binge a lot afterwards. The other thing that I realized was with my Hashimoto's, the medicine would make me super, super sick if I didn't have something in my system at some point in time. Normally, I would get sick around the 28 to 30 hour space. And so then I decided to start messing around with it a little bit and see exactly how it would affect me if maybe I just did 24-hour fasts and I did 3 of them in a row. And that's probably not going to make any sense to you whatsoever. Like, why would you do 3 24-hour fasts, one right after the other, instead of a 60-hour fast? Here is what seemed to work best for me is I will fast from now until this time tomorrow night. Then I will eat dinner. Normally it's really high protein and some veggies, right? Like steak and broccoli. Then I will continue to fast until Tuesday night. Again, I'll do a protein and a vegetable. And then I will continue to fast again until Wednesday night. That seems to be the best way that works for my body. And especially with my Hashimoto's, it seems to not affect it as much. Where with the full 60-hour reboot and all I'm doing is the supported fast part, it seemed to mess with my body a little bit too much. So if you are rebooting the full 60 hours, let me know, reboot down below. But if you want to do kind of a hybrid, kind of like how I'm doing it, I'm just using 3 24-hour fasting kits. The kits look like this. So if you've seen this before, that's what it is. It's a 24-hour fasting kit. It tells you exactly what to do and how to do it for a 24-hour period. And it has everything in it that you need to complete the 24 hours. There's really no guessing. There's no nothing in it. It's just exactly what's in here, and you just follow the instructions. So these are what is in here. So if you look on the package, it's going to tell you you want to eat dinner between 3 and 5 on whatever day you're going to start your fast. These are scheduled to start on Sundays. So you would eat between 3 and 5, and then you would start fasting. Before bed, it just says evening. Before you're going to go to bed at whatever time that's going to be, you're going to do a little Nat Light. These are parent-approved ketones. Take that how you may. But they're caffeine-free and half the amount of ketones as a regular one. So you take that, and then you're going to take your Signal OS PM tablets. These PM tablets help you sleep. They help get rid of all of the dead cells in your body, and it helps you reignite your reignite everything, right? So those are the Signal OS. So that's all you have to do if you were starting with us tonight, or maybe you're going to do it with us next week, because I'm going to do a 24-hour fast every Sunday. So if you're going to do it with us next Sunday, you can grab this on the website today or tomorrow, then it's gone after that. So you're going to do this tonight. I personally, since y'all are here, I'm going to actually mix up a little bit extra, because to tell you honestly, I didn't eat dinner and I'm not really hungry for one, so I'm just gonna have this. So I'm mixing elderflower blackberry. This is a caffeine-free ketone, and I'm gonna mix it with the little lemon, because I think it's super delicious when you put something that is like a tea flavor with something that's lemon, because I just think tea goes really good with lemon. So I'm gonna mix the two together. I do mix my ketones with a lot of extra water, just because I have a really hard time getting in my water. Hold on. Getting in enough water in the day. So I've learned if I put more water in with my ketones, then I have a better chance of getting more water in. So, okay, hold on. You literally just put it in your water bottle like that. Okay, shake it, hold your, that's, even though I know the lid is on, does it still make you a little bit nervous that he's shaking it without his hand on the lid? It's making me nervous. Anyway.
Great.
Thank you. Anyway, so you just shake it up. Looks like this, and you drink it down. You want to drink it within 20 to 30 minutes of shaking it up, because then you are in ketosis.
Wait, let me drink it first.
In under an hour.
No. What are you guys over?
Okay, don't drink it all.
It tastes like sugar and carbs.
Did you just say it tastes like sugar and carbs?
It tastes like a little bit
Are
like...
you burning something?
No.
Oh, okay. Are you sure?
Yep.
It really smells like it's burning.
I know.
Okay. Anyway, so that is day 1. Do the ketones have to be decaf? I mean, they don't have to be, but if you're going to drink them right before bed, I wouldn't do the charged ones. If you, let me say this. If you don't have an issue with caffeine keeping you up at night, okay, then that's probably fine. But the charged ones have caffeine enough that's equal to 1 8-ounce cup of coffee. And so for some people, it's not good to take a caffeinated one right before bed because they're going to be up and wired. So it's up to you. Anyway, so the next day after you've started your fast, the very next day in the morning, you're going to do your charged ketones. This is the caffeinated one. And you're going to take your Signal OS AM tablets. There's 2 in here. The PM tablets have 3. And you're going to drink those ones first thing in the morning. Then around noon, you're going to do your keto time or whatever broth came in your kit. And you're going to use your electrolyte in your water, or you can put it in your broth if you want. But if it's a flavored one, I definitely just do it in your water separate. And then you can eat dinner again. If you're sticking to this schedule, you can eat dinner around 3 or 5 that afternoon. If you're not sticking to this schedule, so then whenever you started on Sunday, you'll eat on Monday. But it makes it super simple because you don't have to decide for, like, if you're looking at your schedule, you're like, oh my gosh, if I can't eat for 2.5 days, I'm not going to be able to go to this function. I'm not going to be able to go to that function. I'm going to have to figure out what to do with all my kids and what am I going to feed them and how am I going to do this and how am I going to do that. If that is too stressful, if that's going to give you like some kind of crazy anxiety, don't do the reboot. Don't do a 60-hour fast. Because if the entire time you're doing the fast, you're stressed out, it's almost going to be like a double negative. It's not going to help you get to your goals, especially if your goals are fat loss. So with these, you can do 24 hours, eat, do another 24 hours, eat, do another 24 hours, eat, and then go back to normal life. So that's what I'm doing this week. If I was to buy the 24, what is the broth and that in them now this time? So I can't guarantee that it's going to be the same all the time. In this particular one, it has Heart Tart and then the Keto Time, but I don't know if that's going to be the flavor that's in it every single time. I don't know that answer. I did have someone ask me if I don't like the broths, is there something I can do instead? So one of the keto doctors, he said, first of all, do it the way it's supposed to be done at least once, just to see how your body is supposed to be responding, how you're supposed to be feeling. If at that point you're like, I absolutely cannot drink the broth, you have to have the broth. Here's the answer. The substitute for the broth, if you absolutely can't do it, is one of the dairy-free Protones. So you can do banana cream, dark chocolate, cookie butter, blueberry muffin, key lime pie, birthday cake, any of those, but you have to do it with water. You can't mix it with almond milk or cashew milk or anything like that because it's going to be too much calories and it'll kick you out of it'll kick you out of the fast. It's not going to kick you out of ketosis, but it will kick you out of that fat burning mode within the fast. So if you absolutely are like, I won't reboot, I won't do the 24-hour fast because I cannot stand the broth, then that would be your alternative. Use a Keto Pro, one of the dairy-free ones, and mix it with plain water. That's it. And then keep going with the regular ketones and that kind of thing. So that would be the only pivot that I would really want you to make. There are times where people will ask, can I have an extra ketone, or can I have Mitoplex while I'm fasting? Absolutely yes. The answer to that is yes, absolutely. I personally normally drink about 6 Mitoplex a day. I put 1 Mitoplex in each one of my ketones, and I drink at least 2 ketones a day. And then I also put 2 extra electrolytes in each half gallon of my water, and I try to drink a gallon of water every day, which means I'm drinking 4 electrolytes every single day. The reason why you want to drink, or why you want to supplement your electrolytes, is because especially when you first start keto, or if you're going from like a dirty, lazy keto to a strict keto diet, you want to have those extra electrolytes in place to make sure that you are keeping up with your hydration needs. Because if your cells are hydrated, they're going to have that whoosh effect. They're going to release that fat faster than if they weren't hydrated. So think about a water balloon, right? So the water balloon, if it is full and expanded, it's tight, right? So it's like you can move it, you can play with it, whatever, and it's not maybe that water balloon was the wrong thing to say. So think about a cell. Here's a cell, right? And it's fat and plump, right? And it's got all your fat in it. Most of the time, especially people who carry the fat around their midsection, have insulin resistance. And what that means is it's hard for them to release that fat. What we talk about a lot is the fat whoosh, but if you are not if you're not hydrated correctly, you're not going to have that whoosh as easy as some other people are. So what happens is your cells are like this, right? And then you start the ketogenic diet and the water starts stripping out, the fat starts stripping out, and your body's like, what is happening? What's going on? And then it goes, well, we've been here before, especially if you are a yo-yo dieter. If you are a yo-yo dieter, let me know yo-yo down below. Because, hi, welcome to my life. That is me. So if you are a yo-yo dieter like me, then your body has been through this before. It's seen you make changes, and then it's seen you go back to exactly the way you were before. So what happens is it's protecting itself from you, right? And so when you start to do the ketogenic diet and you're doing all the things, you're drinking your water, you're eating the things that you're supposed to, all of that stuff, your cells start to go, wait a minute. And they kind of crush down on themselves if you're not keeping them fully hydrated. So if they start to crush in on themselves, it locks that fat into the cell. So then it makes it really hard for the fat and everything to escape, because everything is shut down and tight, locked around that fat. Past your bedtime, good night. So if you can keep it hydrated with the Mitoplex especially, then the cells stay open and things can flow in and out of it. So that way the water will flow out, and then the fat will flow out, and then the water will finish flowing out, and the cell will crush down on itself. And that's when you get that whoosh. And you may not see the scale change, but you will see your body contour change. That's the reason why we always say, make sure you're taking your measurements, make sure you're taking your weight, make sure you're taking your pictures. Front, back, side to side, because you are going to want to see the changes. Not always are you going to see it on the number on the scale, right? I mean, there's been plenty of times where Ricky has literally hid the scale from me because I become obsessive with it. So if you guys are scale watchers, you get a little bit of obsessive about the scale, let me know scale down below, because again, you're not alone. Anyway, so if you want to do the 24-hour fast with me next week or the week after or the week after that, they are available Sundays and Mondays, so they're available now and tomorrow. They are just enough for one day. So if you wanted to do them multiple days, you can get 2 or 3 of these packages at a time and save on shipping. I normally get 3 every single shipment, so I have 1 for every single week. And then I only have to pay shipping once, so kind of works out for me. Anyway, so if that is something that you want to snag, just drop 24 down below and I can help you guys get checked out and get that kind of thing. As well as we do, what time is it? 8. I think we have about 2 hours left of our buy one get one 50% off when you buy 2 boxes of our Keto Pro. That's the protein that I was telling you about that you can take in replace of the broth if you wanted to. The 2 types that are on sale right now, however, are not the dairy-free kind. They are the chocolate swirl and the orange dream. Those ones would be the ones that you want to take at the end of your fast to break your fast with. They are on sale right now. When you get 2 boxes, it's buy one, get one free. So you can grab that for another, like an hour and a half. Just a little over an hour and a half. So if you guys would like that, just drop pro down below. Otherwise, that's it for me, guys. I'm going to drink this. I'm going to finish drinking my water. And then I'm going to go read my book in bed. And it's going to be an early night for me because the last couple nights have not. So I need to get back on schedule. So anyways, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hopping on. Come join me again tomorrow. Bye, guys.